Hi, how are you doing today?
Yes, I'm very well. I'm doing very well. And you?
Good, good. My name is Les. I'm a English language coach from Canada.
Yes. And I'm from Vietnam. Are you you know Vietnam? Yes.
Well, I know where it is, and I know the two major cities in Vietnam.
Yes.
Beyond that, I don't know a lot about Vietnam,
Yes.
other than it is someplace eventually I hope to be able to travel to.
Yes. And hope someday you can come in Vietnam. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be a very interesting country.
Yes.
My wife's favorite food on the planet, I think, is Vietnamese food. So we go to Vietnamese restaurant quite often because
Yes.
she really likes her pho, and I like a couple of dishes that it's a unique tasting cuisine. So yeah, we
Yes.
enjoy it a
Yes.
lot.
Yes. I cuisine in Vietnam is very well. I think you need to trust. And today I calling to you, and I need to have I have IELTS exam, and I have 1 week.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
1 week?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever written the IELTS exam before?
No, I not haven't. So today I'm turning 25 years old, and it's the first
Okay.
I'm trying to exam is national. Yes, I think it's very difficult to me.
Well, it may be difficult. You know what? The first attempt at writing the exam, don't don't try and prepare overly for it. You know what? Use whatever English you have, because I mean they're the four components of it.
Yes.
But the most important thing to take out of writing the exam the first time is, what are your strong points? What are your weak points? And what is your target score? And then after you have a baseline mark, then you want to try and improve the areas. So if it's listening that's weak, then spend a lot more time listening than you would reading, right? If your reading is strong. So always try and work on whatever the weak part is.
Yes.
You
So
know.
it's IELTS speaking, and I think it's difficult. And I'm trying to I'm trying to in the first in part one is I think it's very hard to me.
Hmm.
You, you
Well,
know,
it's hard, and probably the toughest thing about it is the timing.
yes,
So if you have a bunch of course materials to work on right now, I would make sure you use this and record yourself every time you do the answer. Because first off, you can watch it again, you can see what you need to improve.
yes,
The second most important thing, though, is it helps get your sense of timing down for each of the questions. So if it's a 1 minute answer, you get a sense of what 1 minute takes. If it's a 2 minute answer for part two stuff, you get a sense of what 2 or 3 minutes is. And if it's a part three where it's 5 or 6 or 10 minutes, well, I don't think there's anything 10 minutes on the IELTS, but you get a sense of what 5 or 6 minutes takes, you know, to put together an answer without stumbling and fumbling but I think your phone and timing and recording it in video mode is just about your best friend possible.
yes. So look like I'm just record this meeting, and I up on YouTube, and it's YouTube have a subtitle, auto subtitle, and I can read.
Oh,
Yeah,
auto subtitles. Yes,
subtitle
yes,
on
yeah.
YouTube, and in Sadaway, and you think it's good? Sadaway,
Sorry, sorry, which one?
Sadaw. Yeah, give me a few seconds. Sadaway. It's
Shadow
it's
Shadow Winged. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that.
yeah. Can I describe? It's so many people want to try to learn English. It's they watch on video, and watch and talk, maybe video and run talk with video.
Okay.
Yeah, do you think it's good?
I think yeah, that is a good idea. Absolutely. To try and try and mimic what is being said, because what that is doing is it is forcing your mouth to make those sounds. And
Yes, the
everything that
sound. Yeah.
happens in this area is muscle memory.
Yes.
So once you develop that muscle memory, that will improve your linguistic skills at producing the English sounds.
Yes.
It's just like if I try and speak in Vietnamese and stuff like that. Well, there are certain sounds this mouth doesn't
Yes.
know how to
Yes.
make.
No. No. Yes. I think it's more practice and more perfect. Look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think you are probably using some really good strategies. How long have you been preparing for your IELTS exam?
I have 1 month and
Oh,
more. Yes. It's
you've been preparing
yeah,
for a month.
it's
Okay.
1 month, but in all time is I have a work. It's my
Yeah.
learn English and one
Mhm.
time and my work one time. In it's I'm just
Yeah.
graduate about 1 year and I have a full time job and
Yeah.
I'm don't complain for I don't have
Yeah.
time, but maybe it's I need motivation. Yeah,
You need motivation. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, and that can be very difficult when you have so much other things. What type of score do you need, or what are you going to go and do that you need the IELTS?
Yes, it is IL. It's type need to have. I focus on the master program on my school.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, you're
and
looking for a
I'm looking
master's
a
program.
master. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
a graduate on university and I'm looking a master and it's have a short time and
Mm,
it's after
yeah.
after months I have to apply and it's the first is I have to target
Mm, yeah.
5.5 IELTS exam. It's
Okay.
overall
Five or 5.5.
5.5.
That's not that difficult. So what I'm going to give you what my perspective is. I have sat in on sessions where
Yes,
everybody had to have 5.5. It was a preparation session, but it was for people who wanted to get to 6.5 or 7 for North American universities, for example.
wow, that's
And
good.
5.5 is still people struggling with English quite a lot. So, you know what? Don't be disappointed if you don't get there. But you know what? Be prepared that if you don't get there, that if you say get a 4 or 4.5, it is probably about 6 months of fairly intensive work to bring it up
Yes,
by
yes.
one bandwidth.
I think it's a
That's what you
long
need to know. Yeah,
it's a long time to practice and long time
yeah.
to make it's a
Mm,
decision for something and it's a
yeah.
daily routine. I think that's
Okay, good. Yeah, I just want you to know that, because a lot of people they register for the IELTS exam and they think, oh, well, I'm going to prepare really hard for a month and then I'm going to get a score. And then they don't get the score and they write it again the next month later and they get
yes,
almost the same score.
yes,
But the IELTS is one of those things where it's really about the time you put into it.
yes. It's time.
Not you can't rush it. You just can't rush it.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
if you put in 100 hours in a month, you're just not going to be much better than you were the month before. You need 500 or 600 hours over 6 months.
yes.
then
Uh,
you see a big jump
yes,
in what happens.
yeah. That's why I say I looking for Cambridge and I have
Mm.
400 hour practice with Cambridge and I think
Okay,
it can help me at I I need
it can.
yeah I think it can
Okay,
be can help me a fluency and I think I
yeah,
have a lucky shot. Yeah.
yeah. You do have luck on your side. The other good thing in Vietnam, there's a reasonable number of people you can speak English with too. So that's
Yes.
a good thing,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. So we out of time, and
Anyway, our
thank
time is
you
up.
for them.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a